That one's gonna take a little work.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
hurt your back like me.
Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I am going to jump right into this one for you. This log is the unloadable log. Or is it? So in this video, you are going to see a pro load a log that most people wouldn't even bother tackling. Sit back, folks. There's a little banter going on that you'll hear, but in general, I want you to pay attention to what Kevin's doing. And look at that log. That is not something that most people would even be willing to try to load. Watch what he does and how he gets it up on his mill so that he can get it milled down. It's insane, folks. I think you'll love it. Enjoy it. Let's let her rip.
It's going to be another one like that big sycamore.
What isn't worth making slabs out of?
You know, aspen, I don't think it's really worth it. You know, cottonwood. You know, there's different stuff that's just not.
Any type of poplar?
You know, it just depends what you're doing with them. Mostly they're good for things like trailer decking.
Oh,
stuff like that. You just make a bunch of 2x6 out of them and nail them down green.
Oh.
Or like barn decking.
Poplar, I like to make plaques out of it.
Oh.
If it's stuff like what these last couple loads we've been cutting. So I've made a couple of really nice plaques out of it. Huh.
Yeah.
Signs, I guess. What?
Oh, is it?
Guitar?
I do mostly softwoods.
Yeah.
So anybody in the Northwest does more softwood than they do hardwoods.
Well, it's just more prevalent, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For hardwoods, it's almost always yard trees.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, which almost always have metal in them. Kevin's laughing over there. Oh, yeah.
I've lived here for 40 years and there's no metal in that tree.
Yeah, right? Zing!
What was that?
Oh, I hit metal in a ponderosa.
Oh, that's right. I hung a birdhouse there in 1934.
Right. I hit metal in the heart of a 32-inch ponderosa up in Moy Springs, Idaho. Man, you know, that had to be there a long time.
Yeah.
Like 100 years.
Well, it's like those guys that do it on the East Coast that run into a Civil War bullet.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's easy though. Bullets are made out of lead. I can handle lead.
Now, obviously at this point, you get the idea. Using the log clamp with either a very large ratchet strap like Kevin is doing here, or honestly, normally he uses a chain like I do. And if you've watched the sycamore videos that Kevin came out and did for me, you see him using his chain then to do that. The trick here is to try to get the log pulled into the mill without, of course, dislodging the mill from its setup, but get it pulled up at a point that the loader can actually lift the log onto the mill deck without having the log fall off the loaders. And you can see that in this case, the log is really barely on the loader right there, but that's the big crotch end of the log. So despite it really not being in the best position for loading it, it should have been down. Maybe another foot or two would have been better, but there's no way Kevin could have moved it himself, or even just a couple people. And he did actually try with his cant hooks and roll this log. It just wasn't going to happen. So what you're seeing here, folks, is a pro. Kevin is an absolute pro when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. But when you do these kind of remote milling jobs, this is the kind of thing that you're going to run into. So I'm going to let this keep going, but I just wanted to kind of point out a couple things for you. Let's let him get this thing loaded up.
Today. Oh, I think you could put up the sale. 6 months or a year, sold it immediately. This is, in my opinion, these are the best nails for this kind of work that is made today.
I mean, it's not even wanting to wiggle.
But if I try to lift while you
Can you
yeah?
go
Here?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Still good for something. Just don't tell my wife. She's the one that's got to listen to me moan and groan later.
Yeah.
You did what? She laughs at me all the time. You're just a dumb jarhead.
Hey folks, if you're getting anything out of this video, do me a favor. I'd really love it if you'd hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, when they dropped it, it just...
And there you have it, folks, a true professional at work. Next time you look at a big, gnarly, ugly log like this one, you'll be able to say, you know what, I know how I can get that up on my mill. So I want to thank Kevin for coming out and doing this job for me. I had him come out because the customer wanted really wide slabs, and Kevin has a wide head, I don't. And honestly, my mill's way up north anyway. So thanks, Kevin, for coming out for that. And folks, there's more coming up. Don't worry, now we got to get this log milled up. I'm going to bring that to you in another video coming up on Tuesday, so stick around. That'll be coming out shortly. In the meantime, I'll drop another video right here for you to check out. Thanks for watching, folks. Y'all have a great day. The old jarhead out.